Yo, what's up? Y'all miss me? Man, I'm back at y'all with another one. Let's check this out. For this one, we gonna talk about BG. Now, BG has been rumored that, he did some faulty actions, you know what I'm saying? He did something very dishonorable, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably why his rap career ain't been going the way it should have been. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people rock with BG, bro. A lot of people really like you seen Sexy Red had a picture of BG on her Twitter, Ivy or whatever. Even though it was a kind of, a bad picture because it was ultimately BG as a female on her story, but still, like that just go to show you, like, a lot of people really know who BG is for real. And yeah, man, it's just crazy that when he came home, you would have thought that all the rappers in the industry would have grasped to him, or, like, you know what I'm saying, wanted to be around, but that's not the case. And he actually had some faulty judgment on his name. In the city of New Orleans, New Orleans really one of them cities where if you popular or like you in with the in crowd, nobody really not gonna say nothing or have too much bad negative things to say. It's like a pick me too type city. I just don't understand because, all right, let's just say if you a person that's not that, you know, known in the city, or you don't have that many people in your corner in the city. If you do what BG did, you would be all over the blogs in New Orleans. Everybody will be calling you a rat, saying you a rat, this and that. But because it's BG, he was with Cash Money, and he cool with the Magnolia and all that area. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't really saying nothing, but I'm from the Calio, and I'm not speaking on this just because BG, was with Cash Money and he be with them dudes from the Mag. I'm not just speaking on this because of that, because when BG came home, the Magnolia didn't even embrace BG. The Calio did. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. Yeah, the Calio had Lil Soldier Slim back there. They was taking pictures with free BG shirts. It was the Calio that acknowledged BG coming home. But when BG came home, everybody, everything takes its course. So everybody, huddled around him, his same people, the Magnolia or whatever. But that's only because they ultimately want him to sign with Birdman. But once they realized that he wasn't going to sign with Birdman, here come Wack100 pushing the narrative that he's a rat, which it is true. It's not really no narrative. It's not really like he putting bad low out on him. The thing is, it is true. Everything that Wack100 is saying is true. BG did do some faulty judgment, but at the same time, that information would have never came out if BG would have just came home and signed the Birdman how everybody thought he was. That information would have never came out. And dude would have never came out speaking on that BG situation. Dude would have never did that. I think all this is Birdman pulling his strings. See, one thing about the Magnolia period. Once you decide to do your own thing, and I told y'all this before, in the city of New Orleans, if you don't do mixtapes with a specific artist that's from the Magnolia, I'm not going to say his name, but the whole world know this. The whole New Orleans know this. If you don't do a specific mixtape with a specific artist that's from that Magnolia project, you will be blackballed in the industry. Just look up here's how you know I'm not lying. Look up every artist that ever came out of New Orleans that blew. He at least has one song with that guy, if not a whole mixtape with that guy. That ain't no coincidence, bro. That's Birdman pushing his power. That's the city pushing their power. That's just what it is, bro. Like, if you don't do a song with that man, or do a mixtape with my man, the city gonna kind of like blackball you. You know what I'm saying? It's sad because they got a lot of people that actually don't like dude and they don't like the Magnolia. So it's a win-win situation. Like you got some people that are actually side with you. And that's mostly the people that's from the Cali or the people that, rock with the Cali or just people that don't rock with the Magnolia, period, that don't like them. So you got a good side of people that are side with you, but majority of the people, if you don't work with them dudes or do anything with them, you will be blackballed. You will be blackballed. And Birdman gonna make sure of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people really like tend to work with dudes out of fear for their own career. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to put in the hard work doing all this stuff and then you having a roadblock just because you didn't do a song with this artist or a mixtape with this artist. Nobody don't want to deal with that, bro. So it's like that really be going on in the city, bro, of New Orleans. Like, and people just sick of it. People sick of it. A lot of people sick of it because it's a pattern. And when I used to say this 3, 4, 5 years ago, nobody ever noticed it. But now, like, since we getting older and older and we seeing dude career ain't going nowhere. The guy that I'm talking about that you got to do the mixtape with, his career don't go nowhere. It don't go no farther than Grambling State University. Like, he go to these little colleges and he do these performances, but them children don't even be knowing his songs for real. And it's like, nobody outside of Louisiana, Texas, really urban areas surrounding New Orleans, nobody don't really know dude like that. Like, but he's a Cash Money artist. Well, he was a Cash Money artist. And Birdman claimed him as his nephew. So if you do your homework and you find out who dude is, I don't have no problem telling you, yeah, that's him. But I'm not just gonna get out here and say his name because my hood and his hood is hereditary beef going on, and I don't really care for dude or like really want to give him no light or no shine his way. I'm just speaking on the situation at hand, and you can't speak on the situation at hand without including this part. You know what I'm saying? So now you see BG doing little videos in the hoods and reels where he got them dudes in the background who I'm talking about, or that dude in the background who I'm talking about with his little partners and all that. And it's like, bro, you a grown man. Like, I'm a grown man. You a grown man. You like 40. You like 40-something years old, bro. I'm a young nigga. I'm like 28. You like 40-something years old, bro. So it's like, there's no reason you still should be hanging on the block, hanging out. That's why your career ain't going nowhere, BG. And that's why it was so easy for Birdman them to keep you hooked on a fix. You know what I'm saying? Got you, putting stuff up your nose, putting stuff in your... It was easy to do that to you because you was childish. You was childish then and you childish now. So it ain't nothing for a person to put you right back on that trail. You know what I'm saying? You probably already back. They had a video of BG. He in the club. He couldn't even keep his eyes open. And the people that was with him was cursing at him. They was saying, open your effing eyes, man. Open your effing eyes. He opened his eyes and started saying, M-Line, M-Line, M-Line. Now, M-Line is a popular clothing company in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool, pretty decent. I ain't got nothing bad to say about M-Line. But that's who, who embraced BG when he first came home. M-Line, I seen him with M-Line a couple of times. The dude that made M-Line, I seen him, with him a couple of times. And that's who really kind of embraced BG when he came home. Now, he didn't fell back from him a little bit, I see. But that's who really, embraced him when he came home for real. Because the streets know what BG did. Everybody know what BG did. But it's like, when you in that in crowd, it's hard to... That's like if Lil Durk had... All right, same way Lil Durk had the rumors that he snitched on Vaughn. Everybody that's smart, that's in the streets for real, or ever been through, some type of legal situation, we know what Lil Durk did. But by him being in the in crowd and so popular, nobody wants to hear it. Same thing with BG in the city. Everybody know what BG did. But since he's so popular here in the in crowd, people gonna overlook it. That's like, bro, it's a lot of things out here that get overlooked, bro. People be taking advantage of people, the R word. People be snitching. It's a lot that goes on, bro. And they crew, a group of people overlook that stuff simply because they the man in their hood. That's your partner. You want to see your partner win, so you overlook. But by right, it's not right, bro. You should be cutting him off. You shouldn't even be speaking to him. And that's what it is, man. BG, one of them people where he could fool y'all, but he can't fool that industry, and he can't fool like the rest of the street niggas in the world. Because we know what you did, BG, and we know that shit ain't cool. Like, but yeah, it's crazy because I'm about to just break this down for y'all what he did, right? I'm about to break it down to y'all like this. So check this out.
Yeah, he definitely did some down bad shit though. For sure. That's like me being in the car with my partner and we get pulled over. And my partner got an extensive background. And he tell me take the lick. Alright. I'ma take the charge for the blicks. So we all go to jail, right? I take the charge for the blicks, but they lock all us up. But I take the charge for the blicks. Alright. We getting in the jail and shit. I'm expecting to fight the case. Like, yeah, they found the blick or whatever, but I'ma fight the blick case. They gonna let y'all go. Why the fuck you signing papers and agreements stating that the shit was on me for real, like, so you could stick me? You see what I'm saying? Why you doing that? Then once I get on the phone with you and tell you that I'm going to trial to fight my case, you tell me don't take it to trial, because if I take it to trial, they gonna make y'all get on the stand. You hear me? Like, what? So once you say some shit like that, that'll automatically put a light bulb in my head that why the fuck would you be on the stand? You see what I'm saying? Like, then I go to finding out, oh, you signing papers towards me so the shit could stick on me, so they got a for sure conviction. You see what I'm saying? That shit crazy. And BG gonna swear to God he not no rat, only because he ain't take the stand and point a nigga out. Like, what? Bro, it's different ways for you to be a rat. Like, it ain't the only way. See, niggas just so ignorant and so dumb and only worrying about that one thing. They only worrying about a nigga getting on the stand and pointing a nigga out. Boy, they got rats that never touch the stand. Like, for real. Y'all don't see what's going on with the big me shit, with that third party shit? And everybody be like, show us some paper. Man, y'all niggas dumb as fuck. You will never see paperwork with that man name on it, bro. He's a third party informant. The nigga Terrence Gangster Williams already broke it down, and Terrence only did that because there's a room out here that Big Meech beat him up. But he broke it down and was like, it's a rule in the feds where somebody can participate as an informant on your behalf to shorten your sentence. You ain't never got to touch the stand. You ain't never got to sign no paperwork. You ain't got to do nothing. They could work for the feds on your behalf and get you a shortened sentence. Like, niggas is dumb though, bro. Like, all this shit that's going on now is just a whole lot of sneaky shit. Like, but niggas don't realize that shit until you really jump in the streets and participate. And then you start to see a whole lot of fake shit. Like, you'll swear to God a nigga got the most hustle in the world. He got money. Whole time this nigga stay with a bitch, and that bitch putting him on and making sure he look like that. You know what I'm saying? If that bitch not fucking with him today or tomorrow, he gonna be a bum. That's why niggas be flashing out behind them hoes. Because they don't really be having shit for real. Like, you would think a nigga really like that slinging iron whole time. it's a little nigga out here really putting in work in his section. He ain't even doing nothing. Like, man, it be a whole lot of shit, fugazi shit going on, bro. That's why it's like, I don't know. But I'm gonna put my sons on game about all this shit, bro. Cause that shit phony as a motherfucker. Now he out here trying to hard up pursue a rap career at 40-something years old. Like, man, sit the fuck down. And you know what you did, boy. You know what you did. Like, that shit crazy.
So that's really what happened. Like, and that's why Wack100 saying he got the paperwork on BG. He know what happened. That's why majority of people don't really rock with BG. Like, even though they might not say it, they don't rock with BG. Like, you ever heard, like, all right, you know, you got that one dude in the hood that for sure put in work, but you know he for sure a snitch too. Like, people not just gonna come out and say that dude a snitch, because they know dude put in work. So it's like, that's the situation we going through now. Like, people know what BG doing, but he did, but ain't nobody about to just come out and say it because they scared of the backlash, bro. They scared of the backlash, bro. Like, honestly, like, and you know, it's just crazy that, you know, if a person say they taking a charge for you, you let that person take the charge. You don't never sign no papers towards that person, or you don't stick the charge on that person. You let the person take the charge and fight the case. Because you don't know, that person might beat that case. Yeah, I took the charge for you, but I beat the case. But if I take the charge and you stick the case on me, how can I ever beat the case? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just crazy the game that they played, and it's crazy that BG even allowed them to do him that. Like, once I realized that, oh, they really not letting Buddy take this charge, I would have took my own charge. Because for one, I'm not about to sign no paper saying nothing. For two, I'm not about to stick no charge on this man when he already said that he was like, he already told y'all that's his gun, he taking the charge. Why y'all trying to make me sign papers and actually stick this charge on him so he could get convicted? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So what we doing? You gonna trial all us together on this one charge? What's up? Because I'm not signing no papers against this man, and I'm not sticking nothing on this man so y'all can get no conviction. I'm not doing it, bro. Not doing it. Especially after he done already told y'all it was his. Like, why y'all keep harassing me? But they played BG like, you know, the fiend he is. They played him just like a fiend, and they made him do that, and he did that, and now he here. But this is another thing I want to let y'all know. Everybody's saying, how is he a rat? How is he a rat? He did his time. Bro, y'all got to do y'all research before y'all start speaking on things, bro. BG did not do time for that case. That case that we talking about when he ratted on dude or supposedly had some cooperation with dude case, he did not do time for that case. He did not do no time for that case. BG did time for a probation violation and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter if young boy take the case or not. You still on probation, not even supposed to be around none of this shit. You not even supposed to. That's why niggas, when you see niggas on probation and house arrest and all that, when shit get rocky, what they do? They leave. They leave because they cannot be around nothing. I don't care if a fight happen around this bitch. They can't be around that. Or they gonna go back to jail. That's a violation of their probation. You can't be around no negative violence, no guns, no drugs. You can't be around none of that. So he went to jail off a probation violation. He was already gonna go to jail just for being around that whole situation anyway. That's what he went to jail for. And then he had some other shit going on. He probably was dirty. His system probably was dirty. BG is a junkie. That's what y'all not realize. This not no stand-up honorable nigga. This is a junkie. You know what I'm saying? He the average nigga from New Orleans that had rich homies. You know what I'm saying? The average nigga in New Orleans, you got homies that's out here making moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, all your homies not fucked up. You got at least one or two homies that got bread in New Orleans. These niggas be snorting, doing drugs. They be supposedly out here slinging on like the average nigga in New Orleans. Like, that's what BG is. The average nigga. You know how many niggas I know that's BG? That kind of rap, that could get signed or would be signed to a label, that do all these type of different enhanced, drugs, that slang on. Like, it's a lot of BGs out here. BG not no spectacular nigga. Like, he ain't nothing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was to, like, let's just say while I'm doing this video right now, BG knock on my door, boom, 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 wah, I wouldn't be starstruck by no BG. I have seen BG multiple times as a kid. Growing up, I have seen BG a lot of times. I have seen almost all stages of BG. Skinny BG, rapper BG, fat BG. I just haven't seen the come home BG. I haven't seen BG since he came home, not in person, but I've seen BG multiple times, bro. He not no hellified gangster, no hellified rapper, no, he's not nothing to glorify like that, bro. BG is like the average nigga in New Orleans. Bro, you know we got, bro, our city small, we don't get that much, publicity. The spotlight really don't get put on a lot of, things that's really going on in the city, a lot of niggas that's really having it in the city, but I know a few niggas that's having their way out here up, 100 bun or more. Riding around getting it. You know what I'm saying? Living the lifestyle of a rapper. Living way better than BG. So it's like, it's, bro. Nigga know what's up, bro. And niggas know, they know, like, certain shit in New Orleans you just should stay away from and shouldn't speak on. Me personally, I'm one of them dudes that never cared. You know what I'm saying? You can't bully me. You can't tell me how to feel. You can't, I'm from Cali, I'm from one of the most hated projects anyway. So I already feel like I'm against everybody against it. I already feel like I don't, I don't give a fuck. So it's like, I'm not about to bite my tongue for nobody or no situation. That's why when it comes to this blogging shit in New Orleans, I will be one of the most influential, one of the most creditable, because I'm not no guy. I'm already from a project that the whole city beef with. So it's like, and then I'm cool with everybody. I never picked a side, except for the I'm not cool with the Magnolia at all, but I never picked a side. And like every other hood that my hood beef with, I probably actually lived in their hood and was cool with the main dudes that sliding in their hood, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was always respected, so it's good. I'm saying all that to say, like, I'm probably the only one that's from New Orleans that could be non-biased and just give it to you how it is. A lot of them other dudes in New Orleans, a lot of them other bloggers, they from the Magnolia, they in cahoots with the Magnolia, so they biased towards Magnolia shit or what's going on surrounding them. Anybody else, they want to be down with the Magnolia, so they biased towards. I'm one blogger that's going to blog on the whole city and keep it real. I'm never going to, even if it got something to do with the Mag, I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So, just like I always told y'all, Birdman name is stamped in New Orleans. Don't nobody play with Birdman. But he's still a op OG. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes. Like, a lot of them dudes from the Magnolia, like, don't nobody play with them. Them dudes not, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about OG-wise. I'm not talking about the lil niggas. The lil niggas ain't on nothing. I'm talking about OG-wise, like Birdman, the Hot Bezos, you know what I'm saying? Like, them type of dudes. A lot of them dudes is stand-up dudes that people respect in the city. Don't nobody play with. But at the same time, I'm here to bring acknowledgement and awareness to the fact that it's a lot of faulty niggas on that side too. And I'm not about to just be biased on this situation when it come to blogging or when it come to my city. I'm never going to be biased, bro. I'm going to tell you how it is. So, yeah, man. BG did do, a faulty act, and he ain't never cleared that up. Even the dude that he did that to came out and spoke, he ain't never cleared that up. So it's like, bro, And he one of them people, he feel like he ain't gotta clear it up. And he feel like he ain't gotta say nothing. So it is what it is. Motherfuckers ain't gonna speak on it. Like I said, a lot of people either scared to speak on it, they biased towards Magnolia, so they ain't gonna speak on it. But every time it come up, every time Wack100 bring it up, every time the media every time anybody bring it up, I'm a blog on it because number one, I'm not scared. You can't bully me. Like, you can't bully me. Like, I'm from the Cali, we could do whatever y'all want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could do whatever. We could tussle. We could rumble. We could tumble. You know what I'm saying? High speed, chase, all that. We could do all that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that. I'm just a blogger. But you not about to bully me or hinder me from doing my job just because you want your name to sound good or you don't want your dirty laundry to come out. Listen. Y'all say so much stuff about Master P and C Murder, but them dudes ain't got no flaws. Like, name more than 5 flaws that Master P got. Name more than 5 flaws that C Murder got. You can't say nothing. You can't say Terrence Gangster out here. No, the thing that Terrence Gangster say the most about C Murder is he wasn't a gangster. He wasn't like that. He was in the army, da-da-da-da-da. All right. You got all this to say about this man, but yet this man is in jail serving a life sentence behind a body that he did not commit. You, on the other hand, committed all them bodies, allegedly, and you ratted and got out of jail. So who is the most gangster? You or C Murder? See what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm saying, like, I would have to be the only blogger from New Orleans to really give this real judgment, because nobody else not going to break that down how I just broke that down. Nobody else not going to say that. Nobody else not in New Orleans, any blogger, any top blogger, they claim they're a top blogger, they not going to come out and say, well, C Murder serving a life sentence for something he didn't do. Gangster, you did all that and you ratted. So who the gangster here? You C Murder. Nobody not gonna bring that up. Nobody not gonna say that. They just gonna continue to ride the wave. Like, and that's cool too. But that's why I'm here. For reasons like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say, oh, Birdman this and that, Birdman this and that. But nobody see how Master P evolved. And Master P did it first. Master P was the first dude out Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana, to get, a substantial amount of money from a record label. Then, Cash Money came. But first, it was No Limit. Master P, they was the first people to do it. But they'll make it seem in the media like Cash Money, man. Cash Money ain't shit. Cash Money copied the, they copied the wave of No Limit. Master P went to Cali, got in good with the Crips. What Birdman did, he went to Cali and got in good with Mag 10 and the Bloods. Come on now, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I know what I'm talking about here. Birdman ain't do nothing but copy Master P. Birdman was more wild than Master P, but Master P was more on the business side because Master P come from the Calio, and we know how serious it is. Like, we know, like, we got niggas in the feds from when I was a baby still. So we know how serious it is to get wrapped up in the Calio and whatever the Calio got going on. So Master P was more on the business side. Like, especially with my brother being locked up for something he ain't do. They just gave this man life. I'm going straight legit. Birdman was trying to be in the scene more and paint this narrative that they bloods or whatever, but you going to Magnolia right now, ain't no blood set in no Magnolia. Them dudes not no bloods. Them dudes is not no nah. They probably got blood game from some bloods and they came back to their hood and put it down in their hood or whatever, but the Magnolia is not no blood set. They don't have no blood. Them dudes not no real bloods. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? I shouldn't even be saying this, but my project got more real B's than they project. And you would think we got C's in our hood. We don't. We ain't got too many. We got a couple of niggas from our hood that's C's, that's crippin', but we got a lot of, big B's in our hood. We got a lot of bloods in our hood. And I feel as though they more reputable bloods than them dudes in the Magnolia that's claiming they blood. I know for a fact, bro, I could call my homies out the Cali right now, and they'll tell you where they from. They'll tell you where they from. You know what I'm saying? Really where they from. Like how you know what I'm saying? What is called barking. Yeah, they'll bark at you and tell you exactly how they from, where they from, who their big homie is, who their big brother is. Like, yeah. Them dudes in the Magnolia can't do that. You walk up on them dudes right now and ask them, they gonna say they from the Magnolia Project. My homies from the Calio, they gonna say they from the Calio, but they gonna actually say some other. They gonna bark at you and say some other stuff too, like yeah, blah da 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 da. You know, bloodhound, da 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 da. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand, but you know, to each his own. And Wack100 not lying about the situation though. Dude really is a quote unquote snitch, but he didn't take the stand. He only signed some papers to make the charges stick against dude. And dude already came out and said it. So it ain't nothing really to talk about. It's just by BG being in the in crowd, like I said, ain't nobody gonna ever bring this up or really speak on it how it's supposed to be spoke on. But he did what he did for sure, for sure. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic. If you disagree, you disagree. You know what I'm saying? You can go crazy in the comments if you want. You know what I'm saying? I'll respond if it makes sense. If it don't, you know I ain't respond. Because I know what I know already. So a lot of stuff ain't even worth responding. Yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Donate to the channel too. The Cash App in my description, in my bio. On my page, Cash App Tokyoyoungin. Donate to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.